Welcome to Bowling Green, Kentucky and L.T. Smith Stadium. What a matchup we have today. Momentum has been building each and every week, and now these two undefeated teams will square off. It's the FIU Panthers and the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Checking in with the Hilltoppers head coach before the game. This could be one of their most important games of the year. With both teams undefeated, this game is a separator. As the college football playoff looms near, they have to separate and prove they are one of the best teams in the country. They have a chance to do that here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got the big fellas out there. A three tight end look on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Parrish. Got enough for the first. Right down the gut of the field. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Hilltopper. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Tackled and brought down at the 16. Makes the quick grab. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. Go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. On target to the left. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And it's so fun to have that trump card, right? Like, it's almost like playing a video game with this guy. When you got a big tight end that can make plays, that gets open, that feels those soft spots in the zones, 3rd downs, money downs, the tight end is always open, especially with that big body. He finds him, and he gets the first down.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Let's take a minute to look at Florida International, and what a challenge this is going to be for both teams, both with unblemished records, both sitting atop the conference. Snags it, and there's running room. The 20. He's at the... and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, FIU. Extra point here will tie the game.
And that is the easiest touchdown pass that guy is ever going to throw. The little touch pass, jet sweep, and how about the speed out in the open field? Man, David, quarterbacks love those. Those are stat builders.
And defensively, man, we've got to see that. We've got to adjust. Safeties have to be able to come down and play that jet sweep. It's frustrating when you see him not adjust. And then, listen, you could see it, the wheels. I mean, that dude had some speed when he got around the corner, and nobody could catch him. But defensively, we've got to see that a second sooner so we can come up and make a play.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Parrish. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. And the Hilltoppers are in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
It'll be 3rd and long. Running inside. It's Parrish. Makes it past the marker. He's up to 90 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing.
And that's the second time today, man. Like, you see, it looks like he's going in fast forward. He's got some jets, man. This guy can really, really move. This offense does such a nice job of finding creative ways to get him the football. And we've already seen it today. A couple of explosive plays, and they're going to continue to feature this young man.
The Hilltoppers will line it up on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Parrish. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The run inside. It's Wall. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Hilltoppers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
The Hilltoppers have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Parrish. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Taken in by Smith on the right side. And he's knocked down.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Slips through the line. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man out of the backfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Panthers headed quickly to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Wide open downfield. Makes the grab in their space. Touchdown, Florida International. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And he takes this from inside the 5. They got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive going to the air.
As an offense, you've got to know it. This part of the field, deep in your own end, you have got to do a better job in pass pro if you're going to call a pass play at this juncture in the game. Not good enough.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Parrish. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. And the Hilltoppers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll field the punt and look for room. Can they catch him? They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Dumps it to the back. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. FIU pushing tempo. Maybe some room here. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Gets it into the end zone. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Western Kentucky will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
95-96 Braves. 95-96. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass on second down. He's got the tight end. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking up.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Let's see what he can do with it. He's going to get loose. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell.
It's a big stride inside the 10. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Finds his big tight end. Big guy tries to barrel in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Go straight ahead. And he's in. Touchdown, Panthers. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense.
And that is great third down and short defense. You're thinking up the middle. You got to react to something wide. Great job seeing the toss, stretching it out, making sure they don't get downhill, making sure they don't get the first down.
The Hilltoppers will try to move the chains on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Stands in and takes the hit. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Panthers moving quickly to the line. To the air on 2nd down. On the run, still looking. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. It's complete to the right. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, looking for a man. Escapes the pressure going right. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Snags it and he's open. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41.
I love this type of play because it looks like a jet sweep. The defense, they're a bit confused pre-snap. They don't know who has the ball, and all of a sudden, that guy with his speed is in the 2nd level of the defense before the defense even knows what happened.
Running inside, it's Parrish. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing.
Listen, his team's obviously down in this game, but it's not his fault. I mean, this guy showed up to play. He's been churning out big play after big play. Already over 100 yards rushing in this game. He's carrying his weight. He needs his buddies around him now to pick up the slack a little bit and help get this team back in the game.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Obviously, great job picking up the 1st down there through the air, but you're trailing by a lot of points now, and you're in that area of the field where you should take a shot. If I was the offensive coordinator, I'd be thinking about throwing this next one into the end zone and trying to cut into the lead.
And the Hilltoppers with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got a little grass. Past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, FIU. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The run inside. It's Everett. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the 1st down. The Hilltoppers want to pick up the tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Well, the offense is running towards the open grass, right? They're going toss play to the field, but way too much penetration defensively, forcing that tackle for loss.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Caught, and he's got room. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Shakes off the defender. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the Arkansas Razorbacks. And it's Texas A&M looking for a 3rd straight victory today following that Week 1 defeat. And they're on top right now against another solid team. This outcome today could define each of their seasons. Here now a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the ACC.
The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. Quick release on the RPO. There he goes. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Florida International.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
And he's going to bring this one out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Parrish. He now has 115 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season.
And, man, he really hasn't been the problem today. How about that? He's rushed for over 100 yards, another big chunk play on the ground. They've continued to be able to run the football well, but here now in the second half, you've built yourself a deficit. I wonder how many more runs they got in them. They got to open this passing attack up and make some big plays.
Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
The give on the counter. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Hilltoppers will try to pin them back with the punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Ford International comes out to start this drive. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Unloads to the right. Got the tight end outside. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Panthers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. The inside handoff. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3. FIU pushing tempo. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Offense in the hurry up. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. The play-action fake. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And we're not used to seeing this from this offense. This offense usually clips at a really high level on 3rd down. They execute well. Tip your cap to the defense. They won that battle.
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Because no game is perfect. Something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about instead.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
So here comes the Hilltoppers offense ready to start this drive. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Well, as soon as he got outside the pocket, the defense smelt blood in the water. Everybody started pursuing. And how about the big hit on the QB outside the pocket? At that point, he's a runner. He's not getting protected anymore. Nice job. He felt that one.
Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. To the air on 1st down. Makes the pass. Complete to the left. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. FIU pushing tempo. They'll move the tight end. Motion from the wide receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
Lofts one deep down the right side. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Touchdown, Panthers. He got a step and just dusted the field. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
And this is why so many teams go play action. They try to freeze guys in the back end, work on their eye discipline, get them to bite a little bit. Nice job on the play fake. Nice job bombs away, putting air underneath it, and making the big touchdown pass.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to get it through the air. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. But a little time, lets it go. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They're throwing for it on fourth down. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Short gain on the play before he slides. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. From the gun. Give on the inside. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. FIU pushing tempo.
Move, blue, 22 yards, blue, idiot!
They want to throw it. Takes the easy completion. Touchdown, Panthers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has...
On the move. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I'm not surprised that they're giving him a touch early in this football game, too, because you've seen it throughout the season. Like, they trust their QB to run the football, especially in big-time situations. We'll see that throughout this football game. But he's already over 500 yards. Like, that's really good. So he's a weapon that they will use throughout the football game.
Just got one on that last run. Now 2nd and 9 from their own 26. Makes a grab and room to run. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum.
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Panthers! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Western Kentucky will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Sends it back in motion. They want to run this quarterback. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Running inside. It's Everett. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Hilltoppers will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play call.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's hauled in at the 10. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Swings it out to his running back. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. At midfield, he's got room. Makes the catch, and he's free. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
Man, is it nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, short pass, but he has such speed, elusiveness, vision, the whole nine. He shows you all of it right there. Catches the football, makes some people miss, gets upfield, and gets the long gain. That is so nice for a quarterback to throw it short, but you get all those yards after the catch. And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy second down situations with some positive runs on first down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be it in the future.
Motion from the wideout. On the move. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Don't try to power it in. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party. A late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
On the run from inside his own 5. He gets a block. He'll bring it back out to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds there. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off play action on first down. Finds a tight end down the gut. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Eagle, eagle. Enter, enter. Iron, iron.
Wants to throw it again. He's got the back in the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. FIU pushing tempo.
Iron, iron. Straight at the end.
Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And they tacked on the extra point. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The run inside. It's Everett. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance.